Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman and Vice Chair Murkowski, for holding this hearing and for considering S 195, the Keweenaw Bay Indian Community Land Claim Settlement Act of 2023. And I'm happy to be here today to introduce a fellow Michigander, the President Doreen Blaker of the Keweenaw Bay Indian Community. President Blaker has served on the Tribal Council for over 14 years and has been a strong proponent of preserving the tribe's culture, lands, and natural resources. She's joined in today's hearing by two of her council members, Tribal Assistant Secretary Artie Curtis behind her, and Councilman Rodney Loonsfoot. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome to the committee. It's certainly been a real honor to work with the Keweenaw Bay Indians community on this effort to settle these claims. The tribe has worked diligently and in good faith with me and with the rest of the Michigan congressional delegation, as well as the state of Michigan, their local neighbors, and others to find a resolution to this issue. The result of my bill, S 195, the Keweenaw Bay Indian Community Land Claim Settlement Act, this bipartisan, bicameral, and long overdue legislation will address these long-standing claims of the Keweenaw Bay Indian community while clearing title of current landowners in the community. The legislation would right a historical wrong by authorizing federal funds through the U.S. Department of Interior that could be used by KBIC for governmental services, economic development, natural resources production, and land acquisition. Senator Stabenow serves as an original co-sponsor of the bill here in the Senate, and Congressman Jack Bergman has introduced identical legislation in the House. I also want to take an opportunity to briefly recognize and thank my friend and a fellow Michigander as well, Assistant Secretary Brian Newland. I introduced Brian before this committee at his nomination hearing, and he has admirably served our nation's tribal communities in the time since. I have worked with KBIC and Assistant Secretary Newland and his team over many years in developing, or over the years to develop this legislation. Certainly thank you for all of your help, Assistant Secretary Newland. It's good to see you again. I appreciate the committee's time and attention to this very important bill, so thank you again for holding this hearing.